I got the blues, but I don't mind. All I have to do is get to you, and then I feel just fine. I'm on a down, but not all the way. When I'm feeling low, you do your thing just so, and then I feel okay. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good, you're the best there is. I got the blues, got it all so bad. When I think of me, it's hard to be a person quite so sad. You got the answer, and it makes me glad. When I'm feeling slow, you give me rock and roll, and then I feel it bad. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good, you're the best there is.
What up, Chef? How you doing, bro? Having a good coffee? Yes, sir. And a good coffee, man.
Just a lonely song, slowly dying. I was smiling hard, but I was lying. Then you said along with your sweet dream. When you stole my heart, I was grieving. Morning come, sun don't shine. I'll get by without you. I was lost, but now I'm found. Turning round, it was morning come, sun don't shine. I'll get by without you. I was lost, but now I'm found. Turning round, it was just a lonely song. What's going on, God? Yo, what's that, man? You ready? Yo, what's up? Yo, you heard that new piece, man? Yo, what's that music playing on the radio now, though? What's that sound right there?
And it goes like this. Skip to my news. Yes. Got a funky kind of Scotch game going on. I think you better follow this and come along. Eventually the toy will come with another new song.
Sing along.
Hey, take a top.
Who's that?
The man around the block.
Leaders of the
Yes,
show.
with the chicken that's on hit the spot. Ooh, hi, yes. Come in my job, like
What's up, Archie?
On the rest of the prayer.
Open your eyes.
Right, yes, I come to Mr. Parasite. I got your big surprise. Not effective as your bitch in my perspective. Hot shot. Look at what you got. My super ink infected speed back. Yo, it seems stunning every time I see the thought coming. Under rise of running. Time to back control and start gunning. Let me tell you something. You ain't saying nothing with your fussing. Now they got me cussing, making like a muffin full of stuffing. For the world to see ya. Leaders out the new was in the place to be for 93.
What's next?
With some question, the boy can't get
What's next?
You know, we're wicked, I'm full of happiness.
What's next?
Come on with the guys, when I feel your breath.
What's next?
For my brother, see Boogie Brown to come down.
You know I love the way it's going down. Going down. You know I love the way it's going down. Going down. I'm the one night supreme. Yeah, you don't say it. Soul with the roll. No, I'm not European. Operator, put me on hold. Stories untold, what's the dollars a fold? Watch women approach me with the invitations. Previous engagement, speculation. I hate when my girl says, give me some space on the telephone and never to your face. I paid my dues, so lick the balls. In the summer, in the winter, in the spring, and in the fall. What? I'm romping and ripping, the needle ain't skipping. Gymnasium and stadiums, the crowd be flipping. We're new to the max, of course the next is the greatest, the grandest. Of course you expect this, and cash, harass, slides, grammatical, continual, residual. Flow is radical, all that. And a bag of chips ahoy. Tell your homeboys to bring the noise. Sunrise to sunset, yes you will remember. Born on the 19th day of September. Peace to mom, do that. See that be that, not for cut blood. Stop and don't judge. So take a fake and take a phonograph. No paper, just a Philly for the ride slot. Peace, see you later. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down.
XDX session, X man, check it.
Move it along.
Cause I really can't check it. You see, man, mentality will end up in casualties. I got the right one, baby. You know you can't follow me. Got pieces of a dream I need to put together. I ain't checking for nobody who's tougher than leather. Whether I'm in or out of state, it doesn't make a difference. While the cars still complaining about my rear appearance. Saying, Milo, do you love me? You're always asking, what are you looking for? Action or romancing? Now, who the hell you think you're guys? Don't treat me like a kid there that's always smiling. I like drinking blues and sometimes swallowing. No act new, baby. Oh, haven't you heard? Keep a 10 MPH and I'm in those and birds. Keep the main on training at an even rate. One new rough take in the morning and you know I'm straight. What's next? Voodoo hex, 666 years of sorrow. Broken by the strength of the seven. Just through the knowledge and don't ask no questions.
I know you love the way it's going down.
I hit up a green light crossing and I am passing on the road to riches. 4 by 4 riding over ditches. Next with the misses, hugs and kisses. The switch you miss, cause mental fixes. Irrational addiction, so complex. Flex, time to have sex. Now ask yourself, what's next?
You love the way it's going down. You love the way it's going down.
The sun will come out, but don't doubt the D.
Tomorrow,
Let me see, Dingo, you can come out and play now. If you want to, only if you want me to. Or two things, dimensions of the pensions pile. The senses of adventure senses, wow.
bust and
Takes
loose.
over your mentioning how it came to be in 93, what you see now. In the corners where you go, sport
That's it. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bye-bye. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, hey, hey. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bye-bye. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. You see me coming in, he dance with the slipper sensei. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley. Because Shan and Marley Marley, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, and don't know what to say. Saying hip hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them can't live. So tell them again, me come to tell them again. Gwa! Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Gwa! Tell them again, me come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it. All your sucker MC want you please come out to play car. Here's an example of KRS-One. Here's an example of KRS-One. They wish the battle be the people they cannot. They must be on the dick of who? He just got the rock god. We don't complain, nor do we play the game of favors. Boogie down production coming 3 different flavors. Pick any dick for the flavor that you say. Mr. Magic Mike wish to come.
What up, big boy?
But instead of helping you out, he want the same thing I gave you. I finally figured it out. A magic mouth is used for sucking. Roxanne Shantae is only good for steady fucking. MC Shannon Molly Mall is really.
All right, y'all, let me go ahead, man.
Fresh said, I tell you now, you ain't nothing. Compared to Red Alert, Kiss and Boogie Down production. To ease in the one.
All right. Turn down the playing. Still playing, man. Because they got some stuff playing right now, man, on this playlist that I created, and it's pretty awesome. So, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? You know, as you know, this is your boy Big D, man, Brother D, in the house. Man, what's up, man? KRG, what's up, Chef? You know, what's up, George? What's going down, man? All right. So, yeah, man. So, you know, Umar Johnson has come out with another video. It's been rather inflammatory. If you read the my description, which I hope you have, you'll see kind of what's going on. So let's, you know how we always started here. So let me set it up. Do 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 do. Give me just a second and pull it up. We start with the, you know what, man. All right. He should stop, man, but I don't think he will, brother. He's on some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, yes. I'm talking about too, man. Shit. The Umarian, man. All right, man.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga.
I guess we could say, hold on, let me pause this real quick, man. Let me pause this real quick.
Nigga moments are unpredictable.
Hey, wait, man, wait. This is stupid. Hey, you.
Could we say that Umar Johnson right now has nigga moments? Okay.
Right, y'all. Look, let's put the guns away and go on about our business. Freeze!
But they all end up bad. If they had their own category, nigga moments would be the third leading killer of black men behind pork chops and feet. It's a fact. Now let's see how a nigga moment affects a white man.
Prick. Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you...
I'm
Wait
white.
a minute. I'm white.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
There they go. Oh, let's take a little further. Okay. Right on. So let me stop this, man. So we had the We talked about the nigga moments, and you know how we get started now. So let's go ahead and start playing this video, man. This is his last video that he did. He does these on Instagram Live. He doesn't do them on Facebook Live or on YouTube Live or StreamYard. No, this fella does them on Instagram Live. So we're going to play this Instagram Live of the good doctor, the good educator, a man of high standing. Like it's what we expect from educators. We expect high standing and high morals and full of character. So, all right. Just a second.
Black pop.
You know, somebody that's bliggity, 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 black. Right? Okay. 3 more likes, people. Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, man. Thanks, George. I appreciate that, man. Okay.
Our family. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, King Kong Consciousness, Intercontinental Ifa Tunde. Happy Frederick Douglass Day.
that was
ancestor, the big that
was February
homie,
14th for y'all didn't know that.
Great grand cousin and uncle Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey was born allegedly on this day 202 years ago. I say allegedly because we know he was born in February. We know he was born in 1818, as that is recorded on the slave records of the owners of our family, but it did not list a day. I do not recall seeing 14. I only recall seeing February in 1818. With that being said, family, we are in the middle of a war. I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the hate.
Okay, first, we're in a war. Who are we in a war against? Black Savage, we're going to watch this, man, and we're going to see kind of what's going on with Umar. And then you'll be able to make a statement. You can ask that question, you know. Who is the opposition? You say the opposition. Who is the opposition? And what is the opposition opposing? Come on, man. Make a statement. Come on. Black Savage. Come on, get savage with this shit, man. I'm about to hit play, man. All right, I hit play.
I've sat by for 5 years, and I've let these people try to ruin my name. I sat by, and I watched them go to the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology with fake charges. I've sat by and watched them sabotage the GoFundMe campaign to build a school for our boys. I sat by and
I wouldn't say that the man is smoking crack. I say that the man probably has another substance abuse problem, though. He does display all the symptoms of someone with a substance abuse problem. Mr. Savage or Miss Savage. And what false letters are people seeing to events? Give me an example. Okay, Reverend Gerald Palmer's been doing that. What sort of fake? What proof do I have? Oh, okay. Well, look at what proof we have right here. This isn't proof. This is coming directly from his mouth. These are not veiled threats. These are real threats. So let's go ahead and let's just play, man.
Watch them sabotage countless other campaigns that were focused upon helping us improve our community, mostly in the area of education. And now these coons are contacting venues, trying to get my Black parent training shut down. They're contacting venues, trying to get some of my invited.
I said he displays the symptoms of someone who has a substance abuse issue. And we'll go over that shortly. I'll make notes. I'll take notes, and then we'll go and cover that. Okay?
Lecture events canceled. I have had enough. I have had enough, and I'm fighting back, and I'm fighting back in any way I can. Any way I can. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. Kansas City Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. Hold on for right now. All right? My Philly goons is ready to pull up on him. All right. We're going to do what we got to do. Enough is enough. I don't mind the videos. I can handle that. I'm not thin-skinned. I don't mind the videos. I can handle that. I'm not thin-skinned. But when you start messing with my work, when you start calling the crackers and calling the FBI and the CIA and the state board and the attorney general and license and inspection, when you start contacting white folk to try to sabotage my work, a humble work, by the way, a work that none of them are doing.
And what is this work? I'm going to take that. That's another question I'm going to write down. We're going to try to answer that one.
None of them are doing anything for black folks. You're going too far now. I didn't mind the videos. I can live with the videos. The videos mean nothing to me. But when you go out your way to try to disrupt and sabotage my efforts on behalf of the community, when you go out of your way to disrupt my efforts on behalf of the community, I got to get in that ass. I
never said he was on coke, Morello.
However it comes.
Yeah, Morello, I never said that, man.
However it comes, it comes. Like the great Nat Turner said, whether it comes rough or smooth.
So,
Ifatunde.
So Morello, if we go through and let's read the description, I'm gonna read the description of what this video is about. Okay. So, and then we can kind of discuss this. So it said in classic Umar Johnson fashion, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, that's a self-appointed title, after issuing open threats to pull up on several YouTubers in a recent Instagram live post, doubles down his threats to harm these YouTubers, Lennon Honor, Monty Woodgrain, Anti-Afro Sengali, and Reverend Gerald Palmer. Now, to be sure, when Umar Johnson threatens to pull up with goons, he means harm on these people. How can we infer his meaning when he uses the slang term of pull up and goons? We will go to the Urban Dictionary for the definitions. Pull up. To pull up describes the act of driving around the neighborhood with your gang in an expensive car in search of your enemies and to shoot them down. Goons. Goons, a generally low-level ranking member of a gang or syndicate, typically the recipients of street-level work. These are generally the most disposable members of an organization, built to take the fall in order to protect the higher-ups in the case of illegal activities gone awry that have attracted police attention. As you can see, I'm not all the way certain that this is the language one would expect from a school principal. It begs these questions. 1, should an educator threaten to pull up with goons as a proper way to solve a conflict? 2, what is prompting this response and is it warranted? 3, is this another attempt to intimidate as a form of deflection? Let's talk about it. So, we read the description, and that's what this video is about. Okay?
You must surely bear it. Nat Turner said the Spirit spoke and said, whether it comes rough or smooth, you must surely bear it. Brothers and sisters, I need y'all to report. I need y'all to report this woman known as Anti-Afro Sengalis. Her legal name is Andrea Stewart. Go on my Twitter, go on my Instagram, go on my Facebook right now. Go on my Twitter, go on my Instagram, go on my Facebook right now. There's a meme. It's the most recent post. It's a meme. I need you to go to dca.ca.gov, 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 and I need you to click on the file complaint link, and I want you to make a complaint against Andrea Stewart. She is a licensed marriage and family therapist. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how a woman who makes videos about one man who she don't know, never met, won't show her face, and has a whole YouTube page with nothing but hundreds of videos about one man. Hundreds of videos about one man. How in the hell can you be providing therapy for families and couples? How can you be providing therapy for families and couples when your ass is mentally unhealthy? Her name is Andrea.
So, Morello, we're going to listen to what exactly he says. And then we'll say, we can be able to infer something. But I want to hear exactly what the man says.
Andrea Stewart. Andrea Stewart. Andrea Stewart. Go on my page. I shouldn't have to tell you this. If you're serious, you will go look. Don't ask me what her name is, because I just told you it's on my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Go take a look. All the information you need is right there. Her license number is right there. And I want you to report her. And I want y'all to do that today. For all my beautiful African queens, this is your Valentine's Day gift to Dr. Umar. Report this COINTELHO. That's what I need you to do. All my beautiful African queens, I need a Valentine's Day gift. I need you to report this COINTELHO. For all my strong black brothers out there, I need a Frederick Douglass birthday gift. Please report this COINTELHO. Please report this COINTELHO. Andrea Stewart.
Okay. Would you expect for a school principal to then start calling women hoes? No matter what. Is this some kind of is this an activity? Is this something? Is this a is this a display that you would like to see from a school principal, an educator, someone who is a role model to our young boys?
A license number is on my page.
No, all I'm doing is asking questions. Let me go back to where we're at. All I'm doing is asking a question. You can answer them however you want to answer them. I'm just asking a question.
Don't go to sleep without reporting this woman. And when you report, let them know what it is. She's a stalker. She's unhealthy. You are concerned that this woman cannot provide the care that is necessary to families and couples, that the state of California needs to rethink giving her a license. They should pull her license back. Send them to her YouTube page. When you report her, please list her YouTube page.
Wait a minute. So it said he's on live. He's not practicing as a principal. No, he's not practicing as a principal, but teachers, educators are seen in the community. They're not just, and it's a higher calling to be an educator. If you're seen in the community and people know that you're an educator, then wherever you are, I don't care if you're out in the street, I don't care if you're somewhere else, if you see someone who is your school principal. But that's the thing, when you're an educator, you're always in the field. That's a job you always have. How would you feel if you saw your high school principal or your elementary school principal at the club, getting drunk, getting fucked up, on YouTube Live, cussing people out, calling women hoes, calling women bitches, threatening to pull up? So no, when you're an educator, you are always in the field. Now you have a right to do that. You can holler and scream, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But that's the job that you've taken. If you want to do this, if you want to get on YouTube Live, if you want to call women bitches and hoes, if you want to threaten to pull up on people, then don't be a school principal. It's that easy.
Let them know in your report, anti-Afro-Sevengalis, anti-Afro.
No, it's not just a job. It's a calling. You're saying, yeah, it's a job. It's a job. No, yes, it is just a job, but being an educator is a calling. That's different.
Afro-Sevengalis, anti-Afro-Sevengali. When y'all report her, make sure y'all include her YouTube page so they can see. We want the state of California. We want the state of California Department of Behavioral Science to see the hundreds of videos she has attacking one black man. Tell them y'all are concerned this woman should not be doing therapy with nobody. Please go now. dca.ca.gov. dca.ca.gov. And make sure your complaint is well written. Be articulate. Be grammatically correct as much as you can. Don't write no ghetto ass complaint because they're going to ignore it. Okay? Don't write no ghetto ass complaint because they're going to ignore it. Don't be emotional. Just tell them we question this woman's mental health.
Would you say that he's in an emotional state right now? You think he's acting rational? Is this rational? I ask you to put yourself in judges that live their lives. Okay, that's fine. But do you know judges that are raising children? You know judges that are acting as living role models, that are saying they're going to be living role models. They're going to be, I want my kids to be like this person. And this is how you want your kids to grow up to defend themselves. If my son has a problem with someone, I don't want him to go on Instagram Live threatening to pull up. Yeah. Are we sure that, yeah, the Afro Songali, that you are sure that that's the right person? Yeah, the good point, Chris.
Question this woman's emotional stability. This woman for 5 years has been making video after video every
Let's keep
single
listening.
day about one person who she does not know who lives on the other side of the country. Handle that COINTELHO.
Okay,
Handle
called her a
that
hoe.
COINTELHO.
Called her a hoe. Oh, there's two different Andrea Stewarts in California. Wow, now the world
That's
knows.
how we gonna handle the sister. With the brothers, Goonie Goon Squad. The Goonie Goon Squad is pull-up time.
It's pull-up time.
It's pull-up time.
It's pull-up time. The Goonie Goon Squad. That is the issue that I have, Black Savage. The Goonie Goon Squad, man. It's time to pull up. Now, we defined what a Goonie Goon was, right? Because before we talk about something, we want to define what they are, what it is. In the voice of Malcolm X, one of the first things, the first word he learned was aardvark. We have to define what things are, and then we can have a lingua franca. We're on the same page.
It's pull-up time. It's pull-up time. Sue her for what? She ain't got nothing. Sue her for what? She ain't got nothing. I said make a complaint. If you don't want to make a complaint, then just say you ain't gonna make the complaint. Don't make excuses. See, this is the shit that happened to Malcolm. Y'all left Malcolm out there. He had to fight for the people, and then he had to fight the haters. He had to fight for the people, and then he had to fight the haters. Y'all did this to the Honorable Marcus Garvey 100 years ago.
Did Malcolm X go on Instagram Live? You think Malcolm X will go on Instagram Live and call on these women COINTEL hoes? You think the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey would go on Instagram Live and call the women COINTEL hoes and tell the Goonie Goons to pull up? We know he did. We knew that he had people hating on him then, and I'm sure he knew it. Do we have a record of him saying something that's equivalent to pull up?
He had to fight for the people, then he had to fight the haters while the whole black community stood on the sidelines and watched them sabotage the work. That was for all of them. The question are y'all going to stand on the sidelines? Question is, are y'all going to, okay, block party. Chucky boy, you out of here. Question is, are y'all going to stand on the sidelines and let them do that to Dr. Umar Johnson? Are y'all going to stand on the sidelines and let them do this to Dr. Y'all should be flooding the YouTube pages and inboxes of all these coons. I want Team Ifatunde to go to work. No more ignoring them. We got to shut them down because they sabotaging the work. No more ignoring them. We got to shut them down because they sabotaging the work. Lee Nor Honor, we got to get his ass. Lee Nor Honor, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for you.
We coming for you.
Oh, we coming for Lee Nor Honor.
We coming for you.
Gerald, excuse me, his name is Reverend Girl, G-I-R-L. Reverend Girl Palmer, we coming for you. Reverend Girl Palmer, we coming for you. R-E-V-G-I-R-L. Reverend Girl Palmer,
and it's Lennon,
we coming for you.
It's Lennon, not Lenore.
We coming for you. William Clay out of D.C., we coming for you. We coming for you. And you got a nerve.
Let's hear him say it. Let's talk.
You got a nerve to have my videos.
Let's hear him say that. Let's hear it come out of his mouth, because I heard pull up.
On your website. William Clay got a nerve to have my videos on his website. Writing letters telling people I'm smoking crack. I went to jail for selling crack, smoking crack. I'm stealing school money. All right. Pull up, crew. Pull up, crew. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I can handle the videos, but when you start going to the white man trying to sabotage my work and my profession, can't take that no more. Can't take that no more. I'm going to take a few, before I take a few questions, Black parent training, get your tickets. White Plains New.
Before I'm calling some COINTEL hoes, saying to pull up, then I'm saying, oh yeah, before we go any further, hey parents, I'm gonna train you how to interact with people. Hey parents, before we talk about pulling up, and really what I need to get done, what I'm gonna have my Goonie Goons do, we're gonna talk about Black parent training. All right, let's go.
New York, you are up next. White Plains, New York, you are up next, Saturday, February the 29th. Then we are in Newark, New Jersey the next day. Newark, New Jersey will be trained on a Sunday. If you live in New Jersey, your training will be on Sunday, March 1st at Source of Knowledge Bookstore.
Hey, Black
Monty
Coach,
Lemonhead,
Mr. Black Coach.
Down Syndrome Woodgrain, pull-up team.
Okay, name
Monty
five.
Woodgrain, Down Syndrome Lemonhead, pull-up team. Pull-up team. I had enough of that. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We understand that y'all got to make fun of black folks because you got self-hate, but you're doing it too much. Y'all don't know when to stop, so I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you. Smoke crack. Certified school psychologist, doctor of clinical psychology, certified school principal.
No, he's not.
Smoke crack.
He's not. And I'll prove that.
Anyway, if you live in New York, your training will be in White Plains on February the 29th. If you live in New York, your training will be in White Plains, Saturday, February the 29th. If you live in New Jersey, your training will be the next day, Sunday, March the 1st. If you live in New Jersey, your training will be the next day, Sunday, March the 1st, Source of Knowledge Bookstore. Now, you can go
Morello, you saying that this was
you can go
taken?
wherever you want. If you live in New
hold
York,
on. Morello, you saying that call the woman a COINTELHO, call it Monty Woodgrain a Down syndrome? Well, because there are black people who have Down syndrome. Call him a Down syndrome, Lemonhead, whatever, just saying that he was going to, saying all this stuff. You're saying that mattered, right? That later on, down the line, if you say something 20 minutes later, 45 minutes later, an hour later, that takes away how you started this off saying pull up?
York and you live closer to Jersey, go to Jersey. If you live in New Jersey and you live closer to New York, go to New York. If you live in Connecticut and you live closer to White Plains training, go to the White Plains.
Where's the video right now?
You can go to any training you want because every state does not have a training. You can go to any training you want because every state does not have a training. February 29th, New York training in White Plains. March the 1st, New Jersey training, Source of Knowledge Bookstore. New Jersey training, Source of Knowledge Bookstore in Newark. In Newark. In Newark. Get your tickets at drumarjohnson.com. Get your tickets at drumarjohnson.com. Why they coming for me? Because y'all find it entertaining. Why they coming for me? Because y'all find it entertaining. That's why. You all are amused at haters trying to take down one of the most relevant voices in not only Black America, but in the entire African world. Y'all find it funny. Y'all find it funny. Let's see how many of y'all go and report Andrea Stewart.
Hey, man, all I did was see what was live.
If you serious, you will shut her down. She's been going on for 5.
Hold on, bro. All I saw was this part, and this part was enough.
5 years, and some of you might say, Dr. Umar, why did you think of shutting her down before? Why did you have us report her? Because it wasn't on my mind, brothers and sisters. It wasn't on my mind, brothers. And I don't live my life trying to sabotage other people's work. That's not my life. That's not my life. I am angry more that I have to take time out of an already overly busy schedule to even address this coon shit. I shouldn't even have to address this. The Black community should have stepped up in my behalf. The Black community should have stepped up in Malcolm's behalf. The Black community should have stuck up in Garvey's behalf. Somebody should have called me up and said, Doc, you keep building the school. You keep training the parents. We got Lemonhead. We got the broke down musician. We got Reverend Girl Palmer. We got Spengali. We got True Black Anonymous. We got them. You just keep doing what you're doing. Give us a couple months, Doc, and they won't be doing this no more. We got you. That's what should be happening, but we're not organized. And so many of you are entertained by the nonsense. So many of you are entertained by the nonsense. Okay, so now I need y'all to step up. I ignored it for 5 years, brothers and sisters. I ignored it for 5 years. It is getting worse. It's
He's been trying to get the schools going for 10 years, not 5, 10 years.
It's not slowing down because you all are entertaining and patronizing the nonsense. I already told you, it's on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The information you need is on a red, black, and green flag meme. Garvey flag turns 100 years old this August. It's on a red, black, and green Garvey flag meme. Her name, the link, her license number. Report her. Let them know what she's doing. This woman is a cyber stalker, emotionally imbalanced. How in the hell can she be a marriage and family therapist? I need everybody to report that woman. Lenore is unemployed. Lenore, whatever the hell his name is, Lenore Horror, whatever the fuck. We shutting his ass down. Wood Grain, get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Get your laughs in. True Black Anonymous. We already investigating True Black Anonymous. We're going to find out who that is. Some people said it was a female out of DC. Some people said it's a dude out of Detroit. We working on it. We working on it. Any information you can give to let us know the identity and whereabouts of True Black Anonymous, please let us know. Any information you can give to help us identify the person behind True Black Anonymous, please let us know. Who is True Black Anonymous? We got to get these people. He funny though. All right. Block party. He funny. Reverend Girl Palmer, Kansas City is ready. I got the Kansas City team. They already ready. They done went to the crib already and everything. So Reverend Girl Palmer, he should be worried. Reverend Girl Palmer should be worried. Lenore should be worried. Monty should be worried. True Black Anonymous, we got to find out who that is. William Clay. We almost got William Clay. We almost got him identified. And
my question, my question
William Clay
would be, who, I've sat down and had a conversation with people before, and I've never been worried. I mean, I was worried, like, okay, so if somebody says, let's have a conversation, and my job is on the line, then I'm worried. But if somebody I'm seeing on YouTube videos, if Umar Johnson came in right now and said, Darren, let's sit down and have a conversation, I'm not going to get worried. So what is this threat about? Why should they be worried? I tell my Goonie Goons to go pull up. Me and my Goonie Goons going to pull up. I'm holding my Goonie Goons back, and they should be worried. These are the questions that I'm trying to answer.
Going to get that ass. He the one who been sending out letters, him and Girl Palmer, Girl, Girl Palmer, not Gerald Palmer, Girl Palmer. They've been the ones sending out the defamation letters. The defamation if you don't like real. Somebody, why not just live your life?
So defamation is real. It's real. He could make this stuff stop. So
I don't bother nobody. Who y'all ever see me attack? Who have you ever seen Dr. Umar attack?
Shit, Monty Wood Grain, Anti-Afro Sengali, Lennon Honor, Reverend Gerald Palmer. Homosexuals, people, LGBTQ community, now people with Down syndrome. Who else?
Who have I ever attacked? You have only seen me respond to provocations, and I've only had about 4 beefs. I had a New York City beef. I had a California beef. I had a Detroit beef.
That's right. Yeah.
And maybe one more.
That's right. I forgot. I didn't mention the beefs, right? He first said he didn't do anything like that. He didn't threaten anyone, but we all know about him threatening General Sadie. We all know about him threatening Tariq Nasheed. Remember the name calling? Remember him calling a little bitch? Remember him calling him light skinned, playing the colorism game? Remember that? So then I can look at that as an attack on people who are light skinned. I can look at it as an attack on people who are I guess, of short stature. I'm just saying, I'm a parent. So if my son's principal did this, I'm acting as if this was my son's principal. This is what I would say. These are questions that I would ask.
New York.
And I'm just asking the questions. Listen on what he's saying. The evidence in front of me, I'm asking the questions. That's all.
City beefs. 2 New York City beefs, 1 California beef, 1 Detroit beef. That was public. That's it. I don't bother nobody. I don't
Hey, Nick.
pick on people. I mind my business. I mind my business. If everybody would mind their business, destroying a movement to build a school for our children, why would you do that? Who else in the conscious movement is trying to build institutions?
Q Butter.
Who else in the conscious movement is trying to build institutions?
Darren Mary.
Who else in the conscious movement is trying to build institutions?
Lynn Otter.
That's the question. That's the question. So we got the New York training, February 29th. New Jersey training, March the 1st. California training, March the 7th in Los Angeles. The California training will be March the 7th in Los Angeles.
What's up,
Shout out to the church for not canceling, brothers and sisters. Girl Palmer and William Clay tried to get California to cancel the training. This is how much they care about black parents.
You're right. You're right.
This is how much
you are damn right. I don't want him teaching a black parent not a damn thing.
they care about black parents. Reverend Girl Palmer, who doesn't have a church, Reverend Girl Palmer and William Clay, the Umar copycat out of Maryland, they contacted the church in California and tried to force them to cancel the training. So my brothers and sisters in California, I want y'all to know that. Girl Palmer out of Kansas City and William Clay out of Maryland tried to get California church to cancel the training on March the 7th, but we going forward.
I'm a parent.
Thank you to the church in California for not canceling.
I think a parent, I think me being a parent qualifies me as someone who would say that something is good or not good for my children. I think that's being a parent. I think it's being a mentor to young black boys, which is something that I am. It's okay for me to question, for me to look at conflict resolution. Now, again, all I'm doing is asking questions. Should an educator, question one, should an educator threaten to pull up with goons as a proper way to solve a conflict? 2, what is prompting this response and is it warranted? 3, is this another attempt to intimidate as a form of deflection? These are the questions that I'm trying to answer.
Thank you to the church in California for not canceling. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Girl Palmer and William Clay tried to get the church to cancel in California. Unfortunately, they did get the church to cancel in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Unfortunately,
now, I remember
will not be in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Now I remember that he called one of the men a coon. One of the guys who was referring or did like a radio show about it was a radio show, and Umar Johnson definitely is not about the church. So we know that. He stated that many times, many different conversations. That's on record. He's not about the church. He's not about Christianity. So why is he in the church? And why is he trying to use the institution of the church? I'm just asking the question. That is off of 3 questions that I answered. So I'll do another video and we'll ask those questions. But now we're trying to answer these 3.
Next Sunday, because Girl Palmer and William Clay wrote a letter to the bishop of the AME church in Tulsa claiming that I do drugs and I went to jail for crack and dope. And the bishop didn't bother to investigate. The bishop didn't bother to call me. The bishop didn't bother to investigate. And he simply told the pastor that I cannot come. Tulsa, Oklahoma, I apologize. This is why we got to shut these niggas down. They're going too far.
Different situation.
I will not be in Tulsa because of Girl Palmer and William Clay. That's why I'm activating Team Ifatunde.
But you recall that situation, so I'm glad someone does recall that. He's activating Team Ify Day. Let's see what else he's activating to do.
Operation Shutdown. Shut down the haters, y'all. We got to shut them down.
Yep.
And then who I got after LA? Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma training will be March the 21st in Oklahoma City. I'm not no nigga. You getting blocked. Don't be calling me out my name.
He not no nigga, but everybody else is somebody else.
The Oklahoma training will be in Oklahoma City on March the 21st. March the 21st is the OKC city. March the 21st is the Oklahoma train. They tried to shut that one down too. They tried to shut down Oklahoma City. Thank you to the center in Oklahoma City for not letting Andrea Stewart, Lenore Honor, Black Anonymous, Girl Palmer, William Clay sabotage the events. Thank you, Oklahoma City. April 18th, Mississippi. Ocean Springs, Mississippi, April 18th. They tried to get that one shut down too. They tried to get that one shut down too. They tried to get that one shut down too. Okay? This is what y'all can do to help the Black parent training. Call the venues. Call them directly and say, I am a concerned member of the Black community, and we would appreciate it. We would appreciate it if you would ignore these non-productive, low-class, degenerate, jealous, no-name trolls. Y'all get a phone call or an email. Don't believe that. We love our brother. We need him here. We need this information. Y'all have to get active like the haters are. Get active like the haters are. Get active like the haters are active. Get active, y'all. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Let me fight by myself. Y'all did the same shit to Malcolm. Y'all did the same shit to Garvey. Y'all stood by and let these men exhaust themselves on coons. Get in the fight. Charlotte, North Carolina, I will see you March the 28th. The North Carolina training is in Charlotte, March the 28th. The North Carolina training is in Charlotte, March the 28th. Indiana training is in Indianapolis, August. Let me make sure I get the dates.
And it's August 18th. Boy, I will be there.
Let me get the dates right.
August 18th, and I will be there.
New York, February 29th. New Jersey, March the 1st. California, March the 7th. Oklahoma, March the 21st.
He's supposed
North
to start
Carolina,
school.
March
Wait a minute.
the 28th.
He's supposed to open a school on August the 20th. He said that 3 years ago. So now I'm going to be here in Indianapolis on August 18th when he comes.
Connecticut, April 11. Mississippi, April 18. Texas, May 2nd. Pennsylvania, June 6th. Minnesota, June 27. Indiana, August the 15th. Florida,
August 15th.
September the 5th. Illinois, September the 12th.
August 15th.
Get your tickets right now.
Because he started school 5 days later. I'm going to ask him these questions.
And then call the venues and show love.
I'm going to
call the venues.
I'm going to say, Umar Johnson, should an educator threaten to pull up with goons as a proper way to solve a conflict? Then I'll be quiet until he answers that question. The second question I'm going to ask is, Umar Johnson, what prompted that response? And is it a warranted response? Then I'm going to be quiet and listen. Then I'm going to ask the question, Umar Johnson, was this another attempt to intimidate as a form of deflection? Then I'm going to ask the question, Umar Johnson, how do you plan on continuing to finance this school after it's open? Umar Johnson. Then I'm going to say, Dr. Umar, I'm going to be quiet and listen. Then I'm going to say, Dr. Umar Johnson, what are your plans to get, again, to how are you going to staff this school, Dr. Umar Johnson? Then I'm going to say, Dr. Umar, I'm going to be quiet and listen. Then I'm going to say, Dr. Umar Johnson, how do you plan to deal with the 100 sex offenders that are within a 1 mile radius of this school, Dr. Umar Johnson? Those are the questions that I'm going to ask him. And I may have more. It depends, because he gets like to get his funky on.
And show love. Call the venue directly. I'm calling. I'm coming to the training. Do not let nobody sabotage this. He is the only person in this country giving our parents this information. He is the only person out of 50 million African Americans who are training our parents this way with this information. Do not let the haters sabotage this. Call the venues, y'all.
I've reached out to him. Actually,
tell them don't.
Actually, Black Savage, I've reached out to Dr. Umar Johnson on several different occasions, and Dr. Umar Johnson, and as you see, I'm not coming at you hostile. I'm just asking questions. I've reached out to him as well, and Dr. Umar Johnson has not responded to me. I'd love to have a sit down with him right now. You know how to get in touch with him? Nick, you silly.
They did do that. Call the venue in Oklahoma City. Call the venue in Charlotte. Call the church in Indiana. Call the church in Florida. Call them, y'all. Call the church in Chicago. Tell them you don't let no coons sabotage work. If he don't do it, who else is going to do it? If Dr. Umar doesn't do it, who's going to take his place?
I can name 100 black
Monty
men right now
Woodgrain going to do the training? Is Monty Woodgrain going to do the Black Parent Know Your School Rights 12-hour training to teach you how to save your children? Is Lenore Coward is his name. Lenore Coward, that's his name. Is Lenore Coward going to do the training? Does Lenore Coward have any credentials? Is Girl Palmer going to do the training? Is Girl Palmer going to do it? Andrea.
So, and actually the man's name is Lennon Honor, not Lenore. It's Lennon Honor. And Lennon has done a bunch of training on fatherhood, on manhood. He actually is on record. He's got videos, and he's been doing that for several years. So, and we'll go to Lennon's page, and I'll show you all the manhood training and things he has. So,
Stewart is a licensed marriage and family therapist. She's not a certified school psychologist. She's not an educator. Is she going to do the training? Don't come on here with that, man. I'm a
your intentions are pure.
Having a serious conversation. Y'all just want to crack jokes. And keep them school donations coming in. I want all my sisters, I want a Valentine's Day gift in the form of an FDMG donation. To all my beautiful black queens, I want a Valentine's Day gift in the form of
Why ain't he asking the brothers to kick? Is he going to ask the brothers to kick in? If he don't ask the brothers to kick in right now, I may stop the video, man. After this, ask the sisters, he got to ask the brothers to kick in. If he don't, then I'll stop it. And then I might boot some people from the chat.
an FDMG donation. $ FDMG school. $FDMG school. $FDMG school.
Not one
personal donations. $Dr. Umar Johnson.
Personal donations.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. For the first time, it's starting to bother me because they're going too far now. Calling up venues, calling up the district attorney, calling up the governor, calling up the Pennsylvania State Board, calling up GoFundMe, calling up the banks. They're going too far, and I need y'all to help me shut them down. Y'all want addresses? I got addresses.
Oh,
y'all want addresses? I got addresses. Let me get your pen.
He's giving out addresses now. He's telling people, how many followers does he have? He has several 100,000 followers. He's giving out these people addresses. Maybe not. I hope he's not giving out Lyndon's address and Anti-Afro Senegali's address. I hope he's not doing that. I hope he's not. I'll keep listening though. So, because this is my first time hearing it.
Get your pen. If you live in Kansas City, I'm gonna give you Gerald Palmer's address right now.
Okay. He's giving out somebody's address now.
Gerald Palmer.
Okay, so how is this
8214
not? Hold on, man. How is this not doxing? He just said that Gerald Palmer don't have a church. He said he don't have a church. So where is he? Whose address is he giving out, man? I'm not gonna play somebody's address, man, because then that's the same thing, man. Whose address is he giving out? The guy don't have a church, man. There you go. He's giving out addresses. He claims addresses of these people, man. I'm not gonna play that, man. So, yeah. So we know what he's done. We know he's gone and he's giving out people's addresses. So yes, I would say he's tripping. No, I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect an educator to threaten to pull up. I wouldn't expect an educator to give out addresses of other parents or people who gave him trouble, their home addresses. What's prompting the response? Is it warranted? I don't think so. Let's go to Lennon's page, man. Because we talked about, he said, what has Lennon done? So let's go to Lennon Honor, not Lenore, Lennon Honor. Lennon Honor. Right here, man. Boom. It's been in 1 year. He's got a series of videos on him. Let's go to this playlist. Look at this. Bringing peace, love, and positivity. So I bring you love, peace, and positivity. Because he always says that. I bring you peace, love, and positivity. So he's a good dude, man. But anyway, so he has this one right here. NWA, straight out of Compton. A critical analysis. The Honor Family's big move. Just crank that down. Relationships, love, and family. How to prepare for a positive relationship with the woman. Why do black people hate? Look at this Black Friday. Why do black people hate the music? His music journey. He talks about his music. Relationships, love, and family. Inspiration and motivation. Let's look at this. Positive relationships with his wife. Manhood training with Lennon Honor. Pet videos. He got the kids. Lennon's drawing tools. His wife's workout. Wife's word A list. All about credit. Personal growth and personal healing. 9/11 and Golden Mind Control by Lennon Honor. The truth about September 11th. The truth about subliminal messages. All the videos you haven't seen yet. Media manipulation in video format. Men and sex. Some of his extras. Lennon Honor show. Comedy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Leonardo on there. Transcending media manipulation. Lectures for men. A Q&A. Manipulation news. And some of his guests. So I see a lot of things that are positive about Lennon Honor that look like they're trying to build family and the community. So that's not doxing, man. Come on, dude. All right, so let's look at the definition of doxing. All right, because I'm tired of people talking about what doxing is. Let's look at the definition of doxing. Okay, doxing. This is the Wikipedia. Now we got either look at Wikipedia or the Oxford definition. We'll look at some other things. Doxing is the internet-based practice of researching and broadcasting private or identifying information about an individual organization. The methods employed to acquire this information include searching publicly available databases and social media websites, hacking, and social engineering. So again, we go to the Oxford definition because a lot of people like to stay away from Wikipedia. And the Oxford definition is to search for and publish private or identifying information. Let me make the screen full. On the internet, typically with a malicious intent. Okay. What does doxing someone mean? Well, look at that. Is doxing legal? Though ethically questionable, doxing is usually legal. Technically, it is perfectly within one's legal rights to find someone's publicly available information and post it online. Still, there are some situations in which doxing can cross the boundary and become a criminal act. Okay. We'll go back to this one. Can you go to jail for doxing? A criminal threat can be either a felony or misdemeanor charge. As a misdemeanor charge, the sentence is up to 1 year in a county jail. As a felony charge is up to 3 years in state prison. That's a quarter. What are the legal ramifications? Can you sue someone for doxing you? What happens when you get doxed? Is posting personal information online illegal? Okay. Is posting personal information online illegal? A lot of information about each of us is already available on the internet. I know I have a lot of information on me on the internet. However, it is illegal to post private information about a person with the intention of causing harm or damaging his or her reputation. So again, it is illegal to post private information about a person with the intention of causing harm or damaging his or her reputation. So by saying we want to shut these people down and giving their information, their personal information out, their spreading that, is that illegal? Did he break the law? I mean, you talking about, hey, what's going on, Mo Justice? How you doing? Okay, let's look some more. Can you dox someone on Discord? Can you get in trouble for doxing? Okay, however, doxing is someone with the intent to threaten or harass, which he said this is harassment. He's threatening to harass these people. He's not saying let's sit down. He's saying here's his address. So you're saying that this was a 3 hour live. Now, I'm somebody who just saw the first 30 minutes of it. Oh, I haven't seen the first 30 minutes. I saw the first 25 minutes of it. Now, let's say, for example, I was someone who wasn't of high intelligence, who was someone who with nefarious intents. If I had this person's address, do you think that I would stay for the rest of the video, or do you think that I would start to move? These are questions. This is a question that you should ask. Okay. Doxing is a troll harass technique of defining and posting a personal users' sensitive personal information. Okay. Doxing is a growing problem for politically active individuals and prominent company executives. Doxing is a practice of researching and publishing someone's personal information, phone number, home address, etc., to fringe and mainstream sites with the goal of embarrassing or inviting harassment onto them. The term dox comes from the idea of collecting documents or docs about an individual. Doxing can involve anything from photographs and telephone numbers to credit card numbers and political contribution histories. Doxing entered mainstream awareness in December 2011 when hacktivist group Anonymous exposed detailed information of 7,000 members of law enforcement in response to investigations into hacking activities. Since then, Anonymous has doxed hundreds of alleged KKK members. Over the past few years, Anonymous' most recent doxing targets have included QAnon, QAnon supporters, doxing brand decision makers, celebrities and journalists that have long been doxed, but in recent years, the practice is spreading to prominent company executives. Doxing a brand's key decision makers leaves them vulnerable to anything from hate mail to death threats. Okay. Scroll down, man. Is doxing legal? Doxing campaigns can ruin lives as they can leave targeted individuals and their families vulnerable to online and real world harassment, ranging from fake signups for mail and pizza deliveries to abusive phone calls, stalking, death threats, and your mom's appearing at your front door. But is it illegal? Technically, it's within one's legal rights to find someone's publicly available information and repost it online. However, doxing can cross the line into illegality if the information was obtained through illegal methods such as hacking. Doxing can also be considered illegal if the information is posted with the intent of harassing the victim, intimidating them, invading their privacy, or having them assaulted. I'm going to have my goons pull up. Since it's a relatively new tactic, the laws around doxing could change in the near future. So my belief is that we're going to center back to the mean, and the mean is going to be where this is the active doxing is going to be. It's going to be a little more strict. So, anybody want to come up, man? Black Savage, come on up here. Let's have a conversation, man. Let's see. Did you get out there? There it is. You don't fit your narrative, but you can answer questions, can't you? I mean, you got a lot to say now. I mean, why not? Why not say it directly to me? I'm not somebody that's going to be hostile towards you. I'll even be quiet and let you talk. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be a problem with that, should it? I don't have a problem with that. Do y'all have a problem with that? Turn some music back on, man. I'll wait. I'm waiting on you to come up, man. Let's put on some, there you go.
Can you feel it? Touching you. Don't you feel it? The temperature's rising, and it's not surprising. But when you're close to me, girl, it's so tantalizing. I can't help myself, I get so excited. Why do I act in this fashion? Why can't I control my passion? Some call it so fire. I call it.
Yeah, we wait on Black Sabbath to show up.
Come on up. I'm gonna take you high.
Come on up.
I'm gonna give you one guarantee to inspire. When we meet and sweet, when we feel that body. Feel that body. Can feel it. Can feel it. Can feel it. Feel that body. Feel that body. I'll give you mine, of fire and water, mixed up in one side, touching you. Shining, baby. Oh, I like it a lot. Come on, baby. Give me all you got. I'm getting warmer, but just wait till I get out.
Still waiting, man.
Cause I'm cheating and fishing. Rub me till I feel a friction. Some call
What up, Tony? Tone Malone.
so fire. I call it love's desire. Come on up. I'm gonna take you higher. To give you warmth, guaranteed to expire. When we meet, feel the heat, and sweet, feel that body. You feel it, you feel that body. Feel it, go. Bare light is outside, it's alright. I dig body. Shade of gray, it's that's a shade, but that's okay, cause I dig body. I dig body.
Stop, man. Come on, man. I'll put something else on, man. Then I'm gonna go, man.
You ain't got no kind of feeling inside. I got something that'll show enough set your stuff on fire. You refuse to put anything before your pride. Yeah. What I got will knock all your pride aside. Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me, yeah.
All right, y'all.
Tell me something good.
Y'all be easy.
Tell me that you like.